For more than 30 years, Louise Harris has owned Last Research and Editing, and for nearly 10 years, owned Christian Marketing Experts. She has helped numerous clients in writing, editing, and marketing manuscripts and content. In addition, she has published 4 novels, 1 book on addiction, a children's book, and ghostwrote 2 cookbooks and a thriller.
Hello, I'm Louise Harris from Last Research and Editing and Christian Marketing Experts. And this week on The Last Word, we're going to be talking about gearing up for the end of the year. So let's get started. On Friday, my networking meeting, we're talking about keeping the momentum. Often small business owners, they hit August and they think, okay, I gotta push real hard through the fall, and then they slow down again around Thanksgiving, and they stop working because it's December and nobody works in December, and then they lose momentum, and then come January they're trying to start it all over again because it's the new year. But what we were saying in the meeting was that you have to keep that momentum going in August and September. But how do you do that? How do you come off a summer where you're really not working and then try to gear up again? And this is something that schools have to deal with every year. They spend usually the first 2 weeks of the school year are getting the students back into a routine, reviewing things that they've already taught, because they know that the kids aren't really ready to get started. Well, the same is true for business owners. You had a relaxing time, even you might have been working, but you weren't working 100%, and now you have to get back. Well, one of the ways that you can get back to your business is to fill up with not necessarily busy work, but business that will give you more clients. So you can also stack your weeks with meetings. Now, meetings are dual-edged sword. Sometimes if you have too many meetings, then you don't have time to do your work for your clients. And I know that for a fact because it happens to me. I have weeks where I have a lot of meetings and then I don't really get any work done for my clients. And especially when I'm having meetings with my clients and I have to schedule them because they need an update on what's going on. But it's a way to get your mind back into the busy business of being a company owner. Because if you're going to meetings, then you know that this is important and you are trying to ramp up for the end of the year. What you have to avoid is that when you start ramping up, that you don't slow down. You keep ramping up. So you keep working through December. There are people that actually make money in December because other people are slowing down and they're taking those clients from them. So that's what you need to do. You need to be the competitive advantage. You need to keep ramping up. Thank you for watching. If you have any suggestions about how you can keep the momentum going, put them in the comments. I'd appreciate it. I do actually look at my comments. I don't read them all the time, but I do read them when someone puts comments in there, so I do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. If you're subscribed, I appreciate that. If you are watching this for the first time, why not subscribe? It's not going to hurt you and it will help me. And if you're one of those company owners that believe in helping others, then you should want to help me too. And also visit my websites, www.lastresearchandediting.com, www.christianmarketing.com, christianmarketingexperts.com and www.amazon.com/author/Louise Harris and buy some books. Thank you for watching. Don't worry, be happy.